Good morning, y'all. It's Sunday morning. It's November 12th. I'm Rachel. I'm gardening for butterflies on the Alabama Gulf Coast in Zone 9A. I wasn't going to make a video for today, but I had so many butterflies this week. I've got to show y'all. They were so pretty. And I went to Bellingrath Gardens, and I've never been there before, and I've got plans to go back when the azaleas are in bloom, because it is a gorgeous place. We really had fun. I didn't realize they had such an extensive rose garden and just so much beauty. So I'm excited about going back in the spring, and I'll show you just a few clips from there. We saw a couple of snakes at Bellingrath Gardens and a funny frog. And I'm just going to show y'all around the garden right here. Today it is 62 degrees right now, and it's going to get up to 72. We're going to be doing a little bit of stuff cleanup this week in the garden, and I'll show you what's been going on now though. With those grasses turning brown, it's really starting to kind of look like fall over here. I have done nothing. But you know what? I did want to show y'all something. I don't think I've mentioned it, because earlier, and I haven't weeded, and I need to, but look, this is some creeping thyme that I bought. It's the only one. I think I cut it like in fourths, and I planted it along the path, and that's the only one that has lived. So I think that one's gonna make it. So I'm really excited about that, because I've always wanted creeping thyme. I'm gonna try to grow more of that next year, like along the path. My fountain motor has gone out. My goodness, y'all, I have been through a bunch of those. They just don't last long. It's probably something that I'm doing that I could do to make them last longer. But this is just what everything looks like right now. There are a lot of empty spaces. I've got something really cool to talk about with this passion flower vine that I realized earlier in the week. Here's a random dahlia that is blooming from those dahlias that I planted late in the season. Another gentle Hermione is about to open up. There are Gulf fritillary caterpillars all over my passion flower vine. There's like several on the undersides of almost all of these leaves. It is their favorite. This is the passion flower vine that has the big green fruit. This monarch is loving the salvia. Look at that. Drinking it to the last drop. Here's the fruit of the other passion flower vine. It's got black seeds, and it is edible. I ate some yesterday. Here are the seeds of that passion flower vine right there. They're edible, slightly sweet. I mean, they're not great, but it is, I mean, if you're hungry, it can be a snack. Something incredible that I was thinking about this morning is I had a vine that grew almost all the way across the back of the house last year, and it was a passion flower vine, and it had a darker leaf than this, and the flowers were a dark purple. Gulf fritillaries would lay caterpillars on it, but they it never seemed to be like a favored vine to them. They always preferred the ones in the front yard more than this one. Well, a freeze came along and it destroyed the vine, and I was so sad. And I was really disappointed by it. But then I grew this one from some cuttings of what must have been a different vine, because the flowers on this one are like a pale white, and it's got fruit that grows on it, these really weird green balls of fruit. But this one has been really enjoyed by the Gulf fritillaries, and I was just thinking it's just so cool the way God works. So this one was destroyed, and I was sad about it, and I mean the original, and I was sad about it, and I didn't know why it had to freeze. But then I got this one, and it's even better because it is literally covered in Gulf fritillary caterpillars and butterflies and fruit, and it's just so spectacular. And I can see from my kitchen window just dozens of Gulf fritillary caterpillars, but here's one right here. So God took away the old vine that didn't really serve its purpose, but it was pretty, and I didn't know why it had to freeze. And then I got this better vine, and it is doing what it's supposed to do. It's well loved by the Gulf fritillaries. It's just kind of like a life lesson. So to not be, to just trust in God and trust in His plans, even when you don't understand why things are going the way they are. This little area here, thanks to the zinnias, is just a butterfly haven. Every time I look out the kitchen window, I see just so many happy butterflies flitting around. And today is November the 8th, and they are just still loving being here. So precious. The butterflies love the zinnias. They love this gomphrena too. I've seen buckeyes on this gomphrena, and I just got a little bit of videos of the buckeyes. Out here today are a ton of Gulf fritillaries. There's a buckeye right there. You can see it moving around. There are cloudless sulfurs, long-tailed skippers, the odd monarch. This cloudless sulfur is on the Vinca, so proof right here that butterflies do like to drink from Vinca flowers. It's very hard for me to get near a cloudless sulfur. They're just so busy, and they will not stay still very long at all, as you can see. It's November 8th, and I have a gentle Hermione bloom, and she smells so delicious. She doesn't look super healthy. This is that gentle Hermione. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more buds on her. But even though she doesn't look healthy or really happy, she's still got buds. My mom painted this beautiful painting of my garden, and I've got to get a frame for it. I have it just kind of on the wall without a frame, but I love it so much because it's just kind of a combination of all the best parts of the garden, and it even has that funny sunflower that volunteered one year over to the right. So I just love it so much. She is so talented.
I bet these are the pictures that they put on postcards. I mean, it's right here.
so touch him. See what happens. Is he real?
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for coming along with me in my garden. I hope y'all are having an awesome fall. It's been I'm very thankful for the cooler temperatures, and we had a little bit of rain this week. I forgot to mention that. We had not too much, but enough to take the dust off of things. But I hope y'all are getting rain, and I hope y'all are having fun making plans for next year's garden, because what's great about gardening is you can always switch it up and change it around. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's play outside. Bye.